Hey everybody, Rod Baker with God and Rod. And this may seem like somewhat of an odd video, but it's important. It's very important. A couple of years ago, I was told by someone that they had basically drugged a woman and taking advantage of her. Now, this woman that told me that didn't give me any details, but I never forgot it. And so this is happening. This is happening to young people. This is happening to homeless people. One of the places that they search out, what I've discovered is one of the places that they search out these people is casinos. Imagine that. Now you see these kids over here playing? At some point in time, they're going to grow up and they're going to try to go on their own. And the last thing I want is predators out here. I'm at this skate park because my son was a professional skater at one time. But he was influenced with drugs. So these people seem to put drugs in people's drink, get them to do some sort of ceremonial thing, and they call it spiritual. Meanwhile, they dope these women up and these young men up and have sex with them. Probably record it. It's probably recordings out there. Now, you know, it's shameful enough to find yourself vulnerable and taken advantage of. That's shame. That's shame. We live with that kind of shame. When you're young and you're taken advantage of by family members, there's a shame to that. I know, I've been there. But you can't get past the shame till you stop the predators. Till people start telling the truth about it. Now, one of these culprits is a Native American fella here in Oklahoma. And from what I understand, most of their activity is in Oklahoma. I'm sure they do it other places too. But there's also a woman involved. A woman that seems to be the chemist of it. And they use things like ayahuasca and peyote and mushrooms and things like that. And they, like I said, they call it a spiritual thing. But what they're doing is they're taking advantage of people, of young people. If you know anything about this, I'm offering a $5,000 reward. $5,000 for the arrest and conviction of at least these two people, but I believe there's others involved from my investigating. And I will be pursuing this investigation very hard. And if you know anything, please call either the Canadian County Sheriff's Department or get a hold of me. I promise you it'll be better for those predators if you were to call the Canadian County Sheriff's Department. You know, a false prophet is someone who runs around talking about God but does not obey. People like adulterers, fornicators, the kind of sins that involve other people. And they talk about running around preaching God. They're false prophets. They're the worst of the worst. Fire and brimstone awaits them. For they are already reprobate-minded, and their name is taken off of the book as if they never existed. Any information whatsoever on these people, and again, it's around casinos. Like I said, I will be thoroughly investigating this myself. And if you wish to donate to the fund of reward, then get a hold of me. I'll show you how, but I offer $5,000 for the reward of these people who continue to drug people and take advantage of them. Good day.